So popsicles are not just for kids, and I'm gonna show you how to make boozy cheesecake pops, that's right. And Norton is going to be the star of this recipe. So I'm gonna open this up. This is the Norton from Stonehill Winery in Hermann, Missouri. Norton, of course, is our state grape, and it is a perfect pair with blueberries because it has a wonderful jammy flavor. In this bowl, I have a pint of blueberries. I'm gonna add in about a cup of Norton. And then this is just some simple syrup. Simple syrup is made by adding equal parts of sugar to water, heating it up on the stove just until the sugar dissolves, and that's it. That's simple syrup. You can keep it very easily in a container in your fridge and it'll keep forever. All right, I'm going to use my immersion blender. It's actually really, really handy if you want to puree soups or stews or anything like that inside of a pot or a bowl. You don't have to get your food processor all dirty. All you do is put the blender in and let it do the work. All right, I think we're pretty well pureed. One could even argue that these popsicles are good for you because Norton has tons of antioxidants and so do blueberries. This is a large hunk of cream cheese, and I've put a little bit of milk in there so that when I whip the cream cheese, it actually does lighten because we want it to be soft enough that when we put it into our popsicle molds, it kind of easily gets down in there. So I'm just gonna whip this up until it is nice and soft. Now I'm gonna take about a cup and a half of heavy cream and sweeten it up with, I'm using date sugar. You can use regular granulated sugar, you can use brown sugar, you could even use honey if you wanted to. But if you're curious about date sugar, check out last season. We went down to Springfield and met the date lady. And date sugar is essentially just dried up dates that have been, pounded out into a powder. And so there is no refined sugar. It's all the natural sugars plus all of that great flavor. So it'll be a really nice match with the blueberries. So I'm just gonna whip this up until I get soft peaks. There we go. We're at soft peaks. Now, if you're looking for the recipe, if you want all of the measurements, just go to feastmagazine.com. In the Feast TV section of the website, you'll find this recipe along with all of the others featured in this season as well as last season. Now, I have my cream cheese mixture and my whipped cream mixture, and I am going to combine them. I'm going to transfer about half of the cream cheese mixture over to this bowl, and about half of the whipped cream mixture over to this bowl and just fold to combine. There we go. It's nice and smooth. Set that to the side. And the reason why you separate this out into two bowls is one is going to have chocolate added. This recipe is very easy to modify. You can use different fruit, different wine, you can use a different kind of sugar, you can drop in chocolate chips, you can do anything that would just kind of suit your taste, which makes it a lot of fun. I'm just chopping up some dark chocolate. The dark chocolate's gonna go really well with blueberry and Norton. That's all nicely combined. Now, instead of using popsicle molds, I'm using paper cups. This is an easy and inexpensive substitute. You can use big ones like this, or you can use small ones. It's really entirely up to you. But what's great about the paper cup, and you'll see this when I pull one out of the freezer because I made some the other day, is you can just tear it apart, and there you have your popsicle. So to put these together, I'm gonna grab a few spoons, and I'm just gonna layer each one of our ingredients. You want to put a couple spoonfuls of the Norton blueberry mixture in the bottom. Top with a bit of the chocolate cheesecake mixture. It's okay if it gets messy. Everything's going to freeze and taste delicious. And now the plain cheesecake. And just keep on going until you fill up the cups and run out of stuff. So all you have to do to finish these guys, take 2 popsicle sticks. You want to use 2 because this is pretty heavy. So you want to make sure that when you actually pop it out, when you're ready to enjoy it, you don't end up spilling it everywhere. Push your popsicle sticks almost all the way down to the bottom. Top with a little bit of tin foil to kind of seal it in. That's all you have to do. These are going to go in the freezer for at least 24 hours. You want to make sure that it's frozen solid. I'm going to go over to the freezer and grab one that I made the other night. So these have been in the freezer for a couple of days. And again, the beauty of using the paper cup is that all you have to do is tear it away. And there is your boozy cheesecake ice pop. How fun. It's a great way to use Norton and also treat your friends to something kind of fun on a hot summer day. So cheers to frozen treats. I'll see you next time.